What it is. What's up? I was about to call y'all hoes, but y'all not hoes. Oh, welcome back to the Growing and Flowing podcast. My name is Brandy. If you're new here, feel free to call me Brand. I do love when people call me Brand. First of all, I am so happy about the feedback that I just got on my recent guest episode. If you haven't listened to it yet, what you doing? What you doing? Stop listening and go listen to that one. I got full visuals on the YouTube. Go check that out for me. My little YouTube channel, that video got 33 views, which is real good for me. We done got up to 10 subscribers. So we're doing a little something. So for all my guest episodes, I want to do visuals. It was super cool shooting in a greenery. That was all Shanice's idea. So shout out to her. And I love Shanice. Like, I had a really good day that day. Like, it just felt so good. And then we went to eat afterwards and had some really good conversations. And I sent her all my clips before I uploaded them. So yeah, check that out. That was real dope. I think I might change my cover next season, y'all, to a picture from that because it just represents growing and flowing. Like, I don't know, it's really crazy how like shit be falling into place and you really don't expect it to, and then you like, whoa, that makes sense. So yeah, we had really dope conversations. Had got some really good feedback from the owner of the greenery because she was there while we recorded. She was sitting behind the desk, and then afterwards, like, she had a whole list. And Shanice was she was dropping some gems. So that was a really good episode, y'all. So y'all should really go check it out. And I'm gonna leave my YouTube in my bio. I also got a little TikTok. Like, I don't be posting nothing special there. But it is some stuff I have posted up there that I don't have posted on the Instagram page. So I will leave that down below too. We done made it to 12 followers up there. And then anybody that has found me off of YouTube, any of my other episodes are just audio only up there. Sometimes I'm bad with uploading them on time, but the next one is going to be uploaded prior to my episode next week. So next week I'm going to have another guest episode, and then that'll be all for the season, y'all. So I've decided on 12 episodes. And ideally that works better for life. It's just not ideal for me to be recording as consistently as I have. And then also, y'all, some life shit that happened, and all my focus has to go towards that. So y'all, let me tell y'all, the series finale of 28 has been the wildest one yet. I think I'm really in the hardest predicament I think I've been in life. My security is being questioned, and ooh, I don't like that. See, I'm a risk taker, but when I'm in control. And this one right here is very uncontrollable. So I'm not gonna hold y'all. I don't wanna even record this fucking episode, like, to be frank. But you know what I did before I decided to record? I was like, all right, bro, like, shake it off. And I took me a bath, about an hour and a half, and meditated in the bath. I scrolled a little bit on TikTok. I just reset and just relaxed. And I felt great. I am sitting here in my towel. The bath did what it needed to do. And I've been trying to be more intentional with my self-care. I've been slacking on my nighttime routine. So the last few days I've been doing that. And I'm like, wow, Brenda, your skin looks nice. Like, it's crazy. So I am in a better mood. And I'm being forced to do something that is going to take a lot of energy right now. And what I realized, successful people, very successful people, they have to learn how to be disciplined. Even when they really don't fucking feel like doing whatever task, they got to be disciplined. So that is what I'm learning, and that is what I have to do right now. Last weekend, though, your girl got a new cut, okay? I got a jet black with a little gold patch in the front. It's real cute. I love short hair on me so much. And everybody's like, why do you cut your hair? Da, da, da. Literally, y'all, I'll be having to ask people, do you want to come do my hair? Because it's like being an adult and fitting my natural hair in is like real crazy. Like, it's a different type of life. And then also, I've been natural for 7 years. So like, I always do enjoy like cutting my hair and then watch it grow back. So I got it shaped into round again because I had a heart shape. And I got a bang because I loved when I first went natural and I had the length where I just had the perfect bang. So yeah, it's giving cute. It's also, I don't know, I think it's giving new beginning. Like, I don't know, you know. So I am recording this to Tuesday before I upload. Ain't no shame in my game because I've been procrastinating on this on this episode because I've been in a funk these past few days. I think I'm coming out of it. We're not going to be negative though. I just think I'm being pushed to reach my full potential. And it just really just feels like everything is falling apart, but intentionally. And I did something really cool last Friday, y'all. Something I have never did before, and I think I did good at it. So I'll share that too if that pans out. I'm also trying to learn how to be more humble because also too when I talk too much about something that like I'm working on or whatever, like I kind of disappoint myself when it doesn't pan out the way that I want to because I talked about it too much. So hopefully I'll have good news to share with you guys. And something else that I did actually at the end of February. Like, so if that pans out, that would be super dope. I almost forgot that I did that. So a few things in the tuck. And also I have to acknowledge that I really do be doing things. And my friend told me some weeks back, like, Brandy, you really do be doing things. Like when I told her about it, she was like, that's a big deal. And you be acting like things don't be a big deal. And I'm like, wow, you're right. Because guess what? I am a big deal. No, but for real, I gotta feel like that. Like, I think I am. And my sis told me the chosen ones choose themselves. And that's for facts. Like, so I gotta keep pushing. I gotta keep pushing. But let's scroll on to earlier last week. I found out a few things last week. And once we get past these hurdles, I'll share what they are because they're still current. We just not gonna reflect on it right now. So I unlocked this crazy, crazy childhood memory. And I'm like, whoa, I forgot that happened. And it was just, I was just talking to my friend and we got into the subject of like, how we used to act like in high school a little bit. So in high school, I think it was my what's the year before the senior year? I'm drawing a blank. Y'all know that year. I think it was those 2 years or was it just senior year? So I went to Votech for fashion design and I really be forgetting that I did that. And I did it because, okay, a few days I don't got to be at school. I get to go to Votech, period. I'll go because I was not a fan of school. So me and my best friend at that time, like thick as thieves, just in there doing what we want. But also the class as a whole was just like doing what we wanted to. And I was just like, girl, I think I thought back to that episode with Shanice and when she was talking to herself but answering one of my questions and speaking out loud and said, you was faking it a little, Shay. And I'm like, damn, I was thinking about that because I was really faking it. I think I wanted to do everything that the class was doing and what my friend was doing, but I always did feel weird about it. But then I was like, well, everybody else is doing it, so why I'm not doing it? And then I just went through this segment of just like really feeling bad because that teacher, she wasn't a bad teacher, y'all. She was not, she did the best she can. I really can't remember her teaching efforts or nothing. Like, I wish I was trying to remember that. But no, she was like teaching us the stuff that we needed to know. And I was like, damn, I hope she's doing okay. Like, literally, that's what I thought. And I was like, yo, if, I might go on Facebook and try to find her or something like that because like I'm really sad. She didn't deserve that. And y'all, I remember though seeing days that she was at her wits' end with some of us and me particularly and my friend. Like to the point that it was stressing her to the point where I know she went home to her husband and cried some days. Where some days in class she looked like she was about to cry. And I was just like, wow. And I had a day that I was spiraling, y'all. Like, I don't know. It was just too much life stuff at the moment. I think I was very much overstimulated and I wasn't expecting that memory to come up. And I think also that memory came up because I'm still grieving that friendship. And then I'm also going through, like, I guess I still go through different things that come up in my mind, which makes sense to why the friendship ended, different segments of it. But like, it's really like, dang, you was really just out here not acting like you. Now, granted, it was high school. I really didn't know who I was identity-wise, but I know for a fact that's not who I was. You know, like, I was never like the mean girl in school. Like, I'm the one that got picked on, like, in earlier grades. And I don't know if that's a part of me that was doing that to get my lick back to somebody that didn't deserve it or what. But y'all, I was out here faking it. And then that fast forward to like present day and shit, because like last week or the week before that, my friend had said something around like other friends, and it wasn't like I cared about them knowing. Like they just like aren't always around with who I hang with here on the regular, but we hang with them. And she's been friends with them like way prior to when I got here or whatever. And I had felt weird about something that she said to them like while I was there. And I know for a fact I wanted to say something about it, but like I was faking it for days. And not granted, in that moment, it wasn't the place or time to say it. But I do feel like I should have said something about it prior to when I did mention it. Now, when I did bring it up to her, I think it was like a week later, maybe a week and a half later, because it was weird. Like I was like, no, like I keep thinking about this. I think I should address it, but like I wish I would have said something about it before they like gave her a call or something like that. Because why was I acting like that shit didn't bother me? You know what I'm saying? Like, and yeah, we talked about it. That was that. I don't think it would need it to be more than that. I just wanted to voice how I felt about it. And she was like, well, she was like, no, I felt you feel weird about it. And she apologized to me that, you know, she was like, that, you know, regardless, even if I was drunk or whatever, like it wasn't right. In which I didn't find myself holding it against her. But like, I think I had this feeling of, okay, well, if I say something like, sometimes I had the feeling like, am I doing too much? But like, I gotta stop doing that when I feel some type of way. Because at the end of the day, if something made me feel some type of way and outside of that moment, I still low key feel some type of way about it, I gotta say something about it. Cause then I'm faking it. I can't be around here faking it because it doesn't make me feel good. And then also, whomever, if somebody makes me feel some type of way, then maybe they'll think that it's okay to continuously do that. And then I've been in predicaments where like, yo, I just didn't say how I felt. And then it festers into something else. And then it becomes this big thing when in reality, it didn't have to be this big thing. So y'all, I gotta stop being out here faking it. Yo, that's crazy. And I also unlocked another childhood memory. It's so crazy when something pops up and you're just like, wow. I want to share it up here, but it don't relate to this topic. So I'm not going to. I think I'm going to save that for next season. But even that week when I was spiraling too, and this is like, I think lately, I think I did that thing a little bit where I just wasn't addressing some things that I was dealing with internally, and then it just came out in a spiral. Y'all, it was like 12 a.m. I'm in my kitchen like pacing back and forth, just thinking out loud, crying, and I'm not ashamed of that because I needed to get it out. And I'm glad I can have those moments without putting that on someone else, like, or like, you know what I mean, like projecting that on someone else. So like even in that moment though, I still felt good that I was saying how I felt out loud. Because I'm pretty sure I've said this up here before. I be talking to myself, like out loud though. Like I don't be answering myself, but I do talk to myself. I'm an only child, and honestly, it feels good when I do talk out loud because I'm getting my feelings out. Just sometimes in my head, I don't know, I just get conflicted. And also too, I meant to mention earlier with the life shit that happened. I think sometimes when I react in a different way than what I'm used to, how I used to react to stuff in the past, I feel weird. I think a part of me still wants to react that way, and it's like I have this void of like, okay, like why you not acting that way? And I low key feel bad about not acting that way because when you act away and that's all you've ever done all your life, like you kind of just have it imprinted in you like, yo, that's how I should act. And I'm like, nah, like, no, I ain't faking it no more. But like I had to come to terms with that. But when I found out this piece of information, I had to talk to myself for a second and walk through the logistics of things. And I asked myself, I said, Brandy, but are you surprised? And I wasn't realistically. And then like I think a part of me really did try to get mad, but it's like, nah, bro, like Brandon, you're not mad, you're sad. And it's really okay to be sad because you have every reason to be sad with this piece of information. Don't try to fake it. And I'm just like, wow, first of all, that's growth. And when I was venting to somebody about this, they were like, yeah, you don't even know how much growth this is. Like you 2-3 years ago would have been like wilding. Like I said, yeah, I would have 20 minutes of full on like dramatics. And I'm so thankful for growth. And I'm so thankful that I don't fake it with myself anymore and really address like how I feel about things. Because ultimately too, I wasn't surprised, and I think I've mentally prepared myself for that exact moment without actually realizing that I was. Cause it's so crazy. I be having a feeling when something's coming. I do, good or bad. And sometimes I don't necessarily know what that thing is, but I know the logistics of everything around what I found out. And it just made sense. So I took my time to like do what I need to do my tears, feel sad, all that, feel how I feel. But like now I gotta be on go time. Like, and I don't really feel like it at all, y'all. This is literally like the worst possible time for me to have to work hard for this thing. But I'm going to, and I'm gonna come out on the other side because that's what I do. That's just what I do. I always figure it out. I think I just like to sit in some good stuff for a little bit. That's it. That's it. But also, I think I haven't been able to sit in it because it's not what's meant for me. It's not. And it's the beginning of every season. um, so Zodiac reset. I'm not gonna Zodiac y'all to death. But yeah, I think I'm feeling good about a new beginning. I don't necessarily know where life is taking me, but I think it's somewhere good if I hold steady and stay grounded and not fake it with myself. So yeah, y'all. That's the end of this episode. So if y'all really like my last episode, go ahead and like it on YouTube. Go ahead and leave me a rating on my podcast. That helps me with discovery, so I can gain some more fans, so some more people can gravitate towards my beautiful voice. And I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.